Nothing left for me. I'm just gone all alone. I sit and wonder why oh, life fucks me. Oh, fuck you. Bruh. Bruh! My hat won't fit. My clip is too big in the back. Oh. Bruh. Bruh. Lion Father, I hate when people tell me I need a vacation. It's the most annoying thing on the planet. I hate that. It bugs me. Vacations don't help. Oh, fuck. Bruh. You need some manners. Y'all, find some manners. I need a vacation. I need a new life. A single life at that. I need no kids, no husband, no family. And then there will be no stress. And then it could be a vacation every day. Y'all, family equals stress. Kids, stress. Husband, stress. Animals, stress. House, stress. You go on a vacation, you still come back to it. There's still work. It doesn't matter. Everywhere, there's still work. That's like telling everybody, well, hello. You need a vacation every time you meet them. No, vacations don't solve the stress of life. It's still there. It's just a momentary break. And then you come home and then you're pissed off once again. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. I don't know why, over the course of the last couple years, it fucking triggers me. 3 honks. 3 honks. And then you come into my car. And then we drive not very far. And we go to the casino. That's where I go. And when I'm stressed out and lonely and miserable, the only thing that helps me is a fucking slot machine. They say it's not so good, but I promise you, one night in the casino helps my soul. It I can't get that. I can't get that. Yeah. Uptown girl. I can't get that pitch when I'm running. One night in the casino. It's my therapy too, Rachel. Now, instead of saying you need a vacation, say, girl, you need to get your ass at the casino. That's right, I do. It's been 2.5 weeks, and I'm dying. I'm twitching. My Tourette's is back. My salivation. My tingling in my vulva. The only thing that tingled me at this point in my game is a little bit of slot machine action, and that's what tingles. Oh, Jake Tar, you ain't wrong. I don't know. Prayer and the Holy Spirit really helps with stress. Okay, Jeff, here's the thing. Prayer and the Holy Spirit, does not help me. It may help you and more power to you, but you got to really stop projecting your prayer and the Holy Spirit on people, because not everybody believes. You know what I mean? I hate when people do that too. The prayer and the Holy Spirit will help you through this time. Okay, well, what if prayer and the Holy Spirit is not in my system of beliefs, right? How the fuck is it going to help me? Really, how the fuck is it going to help me? It's not. The only person in my mind that can help me is me. Me. I'm my own Holy Spirit. And y'all religious people aren't going to like that, but it's facts. Especially when you don't believe in one. Anyhow, just saying, be aware. Be aware that not everybody believes in the same thing, right? I mean, come on. I don't project my beliefs onto you. I don't do it. Don't project onto others. Thank you. Thank you. Namaste. So, Allison with 1L was back yesterday. Allison was 1L was back. And I know she was back. I know she's watching. Girl, hey. Because she replied with Danielle with 2 L's. Right? 2 L's. So the bitch is watching, right? She's on trolling, watching my live. She's that troll that can't get enough of me. She loves me so much. She's addicted to my lovely voice, my beautiful ways, and my wonderful personality. Erica, she's on the YouTube. And I'm sure if you just scroll through all my lovely videos, you will see Allison with 1L. You sure will. Red Van told me what I should do. You should stop gambling, and I should start gardening. Red Van, are you new here? I garden every fucking day. Doesn't help. Yeah. Allison, maybe she wants to save my soul. Maybe she's my divine savior. Allison, girl, you here watching? Honey, are you my divine spirit? Are you my divine spirit trying to enlighten me, girl? Shit. No, and Red Van, that's fine. Every day, honey, I'm outside. Every day, I'm trolling the land. I'm rototilling, I'm plucking, I'm picking, I'm shaving, I'm trimming. Yeah, it's great therapy. I do it because it does help me. It's therapy, just like my gambling. Is relaxing. Yeah, Allison with 1L again. She be watching my videos. She be watching my lives. Danielle with 2 L's. That's right, girl. That's right. Most people don't get it. They call me Daniel. At least Allison with 1L got the LLE part right, girl. Good for you. Sometimes I look around and I wonder, Allison with 1L, is that you? Girl, are you stalking? Do you think the screw that was in my tire on the Porsche was from her? You know, you think those things. Is Allison with 1L local? You know what I mean? Yeah, it has to be done. That's the thing. Dan's like, well, you know, I was outside doing something. And I say, well, yeah, because it's got to get done. It doesn't matter if I like it. I hate trimming. I hate plucking, right? But it got to be done unless you're going to pay for it. Who knows, Erica? She only has 1L. She's George with 1L. Fuck. Put 2 in just for principalities. That's so funny. I know. Somebody just said on TikTok, "You're so obsessed with her more than she is now." How do you know that? How do you know she ain't watching? She just can't verbalize it because I have the power, the only power of using my voice for you to hear. You'll be tripping. Fuck. Shit. No, she's talking. She's obsessed right now watching, waiting to comment. There's 3 types of trolls, y'all. I tell you all the time. She is the third troll. The one who is obsessed and can't get away because she is addicted to me. There you go. Can Grandpa choose what he eats? Quirky. I ain't even gonna respond to that. Are you ever positive? Are you? Jack, are you? I think this is positive. This is called humor, Jack. And if you don't think this is positive, this ain't the place for you, bruh. Why are you so upset? Yeah, it is. Every time I see this repeat. Ocean Kate is another one on TikTok. We have blocked Ocean Kate so many times, she comes back with different spellings. Another one on TikTok is Teresa. Good old, bitter, angry Teresa. They're on my Mrs. D-Cell 3 page, always bitching at my beauty, my ways, my woes, everything that I provide to you on a silver platter. But yet they're still there. I've bitched, I've blocked, and those bitches just keep coming back too. So let them have it. I let them stay on. That way people can see their true colors. Anyhow. Hey Cindy, hey Janet, what is up? So I had a day from hell yesterday. Most of you knew about it. Blown tire. So then, here's what happened last night. 9 o'clock, Hannah leaves this morning. So Jennifer was like, hey, I'll just take you to the airport, right? So, shit. Andrew bailed on Hannah. Dan's like, just hiring her an Uber. I'm like, I'm not sending her in an Uber at 9:30 at night alone. I'll just drive her. Mom's work. Never done, right? Dan can't drive. Andrew's being a jackass. So, Mom did it. So Mom drove her down there at 9:30 last night, 40 minutes out of my night, where I could have been sleeping. I took my baby child. And then Hannah texted me this morning. Well, Jennifer's Ubering me to the airport. What? Huh? Who? Fuck. What the fuck is this about? I took 40 minutes out of my time to take you there because Jennifer was helping us out. And now, what happened? I said, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Candace. I was getting to that one next. You know, salivating to attack that one. So, yeah, pisses me off. I said, you could have had a nice night in your bed. It was cool. And I could have taken you. Right? So she's not happy. Of course, Andrew was in some battle. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So, yeah, now poor Hannah. She's like, I would have stayed home. Jennifer and Andrew are a lot alike in that way. But Jennifer gets mad at Andrew for doing exactly what she does. So, I can't. I guess the benefit of that is that they had sister time for a little bit. Whatever. I don't know. So, she's upset, which makes me upset, right? Because she was like, I could have stayed home. And she felt so bad yesterday because she felt guilty about leaving me on the side of the road, although she was happy inside. Hi, Betty Boop. And then she fucked up on my Chipotle order. And she felt bad about that. And then she knew I would take her. So she felt bad about that. So it was just, I felt bad for her. And of course I feel bad for her this morning because I would have taken her, you know? I would have taken her. I gotta pee. Yeah. Well, and she felt bad because I was on the side of the road for over 2 hours, sweating my balls off. And, you know, not that she, anyhow, let me go pee. And we'll talk to that. No, she's very empathetic towards me. She knows what I do. She knows how hard I work. Kids are all different in their own ways, right? Hannah's my most sympathetic one. Andrew's sweet, but he's weird. Like, he loves me, but yet he still didn't get up and take his sister like he should have, so he's very selfish. And Jennifer is like Dan's mentality, you know, she's a Salinger. Well, stop doing those things. You know, it's like, okay, well, it's not that easy. So we got the Chipotle. She cried. Hi, Arnold. Yes, I'm home safely from all my adventures. And the poor guy whose seat I sat on in the tow truck, literally it was a puddle of sweat. I said, sorry, do you want me to clean that up? It was horrible. So, you know, every kid has their personalities and we love them no matter what, right? So, my mom for being sick. Yeah, you know, you get mad, Cindy. I mean, that's normal. It's normal. I get mad. I get frustrated, right? I get pissed off. Normal. It's not abnormal. Stop beating yourself up. So, you know, that's why I talk about these things. People always say, why are you always complaining? Number one, I'm not. I'm talking. I'm making fun of my real life situation for others. I don't want others to beat themselves up. I don't anymore. I don't anymore. Trina, I was literally, I almost got hit like 500 times. That's why my seatbelt was still on. It's normal. There's nothing as perfection. Your family dynamics is normal, right? Just because somebody's looking in and it's not the same doesn't make you abnormal. It just means we all have different styles, different personalities, right? Deidre, why 2 hours? Because it took AAA that long. You think I wanted to be there? Girl, I was ready to walk home. So, you know, the people who sit on the outside and say they care give and then come and attack you, those aren't true caregivers. Yeah, Trina, I had the window down because it was an older car and I just don't want it to sit and idle for 2 hours, right? It would have died. No, Marion, my alone time, that was not the way I wanted to spend it. You're right. I didn't do that on purpose, y'all. I didn't do that on purpose. Hey, Auntie Momo, how are you? I hate when you guys beat yourself up for the past, something you can't change. But I always talk about my life currently to make you see that I do the same things. Don't beat yourself up. Your mama, your grandparents, whoever you lost your shit with, respect you enough to know you did something hard. You did something brave, you know? And they appreciate it and they understand. So stop beating yourself up. Thanks, Effie Linny. E. Let's just go with E. Thanks, E. I try, you know. Again, my car said, girl, you need a break. Poof. Yeah. Sorry, Daniela. It's a sad day, and I'm sure your body knew leading up to the death day, right? I learned I can't fix my past. Nope, you can't. You cannot change the mistakes, the things you did. The only thing you can do is change for the future. Y'all, for fuck's sake, come on. So, 3 years clean, girl, get it. Good for you. 3 years clean is a great feat, y'all. I couldn't imagine, you know? I couldn't imagine the strength it takes to become sober, you know? I don't know what your vice was. I don't know what vice is. All I know is that I know when you rely on something and it's work. That's work. I was 4 years sober on Mother's Day. Well, Pat, congratulations. That's amazing. That's amazing. Y'all are great. Y'all show strength. That's strength. Heroin. And Samantha, God, I bet you look back and think to yourself, what the fuck, right? That was your journey. It was there. It started for whichever reason, but you made it through. And there's a lot of people who can't say that. Thanks, Pat. I think that's great. Dan's nephew has had stints with that drug. Started with Oxycontin, and then went there. So, oh no, Diana, stop it. Your neighbor's 2 bloodhounds ripped off 30% of my grandson. Told me she did not give a fuck. Oh, I hope they called the police. Because they would have to put those dogs down. Yes, grateful to be here. Oh, Samantha. I'm so sorry. But I bet you learned a lot from that journey, unfortunately. You know, we all have a path. You know, when you think about that, we talked about this sometimes. It's crazy to think. We are here for a reason. You know? We are here for a reason. We are here because every stepping stone is part of our journey and something that makes us. I said it's dead. Yeah. The drugs, man. The drugs get you. And that's the thing, is that, you know, people start with injuries, right? They start with the pain pills. Yes, Samantha, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of anybody who can do that. Anybody who can rise above, you know, some of those substances are no joke, right? You know, skies and trees, I believe, but it's getting harder. I get it. I've always been that person, and I'm going back here, but it's not going to be for very long. But I've always been that person that has questioned the higher power, right? I've always been very conflicted with it. Now, my grandparents believed in God. They were religious, most of my family, but I struggled with it. I don't know why. My mom never talked. My mom was like me, like we talked about the other day. You figure it out. I'm not here to tell you this is who you are. This is what you were born into. But the rest is for you to figure out, right? So I've been conflicted. My journey in my life, and this is not for anybody to come in who's religious to tell me I should have thought about it in one way or another. It's not open for discussion. But I was always conflicted that if there was some higher power, right? Now my grandparents I can't share their story, but they believed in a higher power. And there was really reasons to back it up, right? They had to for different reasons. And unfortunately, I can't share that with you because people are so hateful on here. However, for me, my life and the way it went, right? And people, this is not for you to say, your life wasn't so bad either. Again, life's journeys for each individual are subjective, right? I mean, your life, we don't compare situations because yes, it's different, but it doesn't detract from the fact that I had problems, I had worries, I had stress, I felt a certain way. And people say that all the time. My mom abused me, so your life wasn't so bad. No, you don't have that right to devalue my journey, right? I don't devalue yours, I'm sorry, but don't devalue mine because it's mine. And I struggled all the time. I remember having conversations with my grandparents. Why? You know, and I know their story, so that they told me, and I said, but I feel like, where is he for me? You know, where is he for me? And then it continued. My life, my journey, still one thing after the next, it made me, with everything I was taught by them, I didn't believe, right? And that's okay. That's okay. I don't begrudge anybody who believes. Again, I told you, my family are believers, right? Do I begrudge them? Do I begrudge anybody? No. I just don't project myself. I'm explaining why I struggled with it my whole life. Fast forward to my mom, fast forward to my dad, and I thought, people want me to believe for what purpose? What the fuck is happening? You know what I mean? So, I parent the same way with my kids. Yeah, some things just happen. You know, I do say that, Trina, sometimes too. No, my dad trying to unalive himself did not happen for a reason. It did happen for a reason. It happened because he was miserable. He had mental illness, and he was unhappy with himself and thought he was a burden to his children. And of course, we would give anything to have that guy here today for the things he did give us that we love, right? So I try to be respectful, right, as much as I can on my platforms. I try not to talk about religion because I believe one way, and I'm not wrong for that. I don't talk about politics except women's rights because to me that's not politics. But everybody wants to make it about it. I'm a woman. Hear me fucking roar. And I'm gonna fight for my dignity, my choice, and my rights, and for my children. But I ask of you on social media, just don't project your faith, right? And those things on me as I don't on you. I get it, Joanne. Girl, I get it. I too am a struggler with that. So I will defend certain things openly, but you know I don't talk about my religion. I don't talk about my faith. I talk about my spirituality because that's an open discussion. But yeah, and that's the problem with social media, is that we have so much disrespect out there. You know, like the people who attack me with my husband sitting right next to me, right? I should have trusted my gut yesterday, Michelle, when I took that fucking car out. But like, the people who, you know, disrespect me right when my husband's present. Think about that. But I'm the problem, right? I'm the problem. You think I have like some sort of device holding it up to his stomach for him to support me? You guys, look at the disrespect. Look at the disrespect. Why do people think and feel the need to tell you how they feel when it's not nice? And like Dan said last night, finally, he said it. Do you think I wouldn't be with my wife if she weren't one of the best people I knew? Right? Me too, D. Shazer. Finally, right? He said the things that I need him to say to get these people to get it through their fucking heads. He's not using me, people. And if I was really that bad, do you think we'd be married? Do you think I would be taking care of his family? Come on. Grow a fucking pair of eyes. Stop, find out, right? Stop and think about what your irritation exactly is with me. It's not my fucking tone. It's not my nostrils, right? It's not my wrinkly skin. What is it? Be truthful with yourself why you attack me, especially in front of my husband, and why you think that's okay. But yet, it's my problem because I put myself on social media. You validate your ugliness. Huh, makes sense. Makes sense. We are a great team. Are we perfect? No. And I say that every fucking day. I suck. Hi, Mr. Tom. I suck. I suck. Am I frustrated a lot? Yep. But that's my personality. It's my personality. You don't have to jive with me, but for fuck's sake, you like my husband, you like Grandpa, keep your fucking opinions to yourself. Sometimes it sounds like you're being nasty with them. You got gone, Corky. Who's that for you to decide? Because you think I'm sounding nasty to him, right? You think so. I'm not. Why would I post something where I'm sounding nasty? Why would I post something, right, when I'm doing that? You gotta stop and think. Am I consistently consistent with my fucking tone? Y'all, it's consistent. Then you should wonder, this just must be her personality. But you look at it as nasty. But why? Why do you look at it as nasty? Why? That's the question I want to know. What's the real reason? What's the real reason? Puppies, yay. What's the real reason? Because you're kidding yourself if you actually think I'm nasty. Can I be? Yeah. But who are you to judge me for what I'm doing when you are doing the very fucking exact thing you are accusing me of, but maybe nastier? Y'all can't see that. You're being nasty to me when I'm not even being nasty, but you think I am. Come on. They comment, and some trolls just do it to get a reaction on me, because everybody loves my reactions. I'll give them a reaction. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, they find faults. And they find faults for everything, and that's fine. But the real fault is themselves. The real faults are themselves. What's for dinner tonight? Auntie Momo, I don't plan dinners anymore unless Hannah Banana's home or like somebody's coming over. Because it's so easy. I can whip something up. I always have chicken I can throw in the oven and bake him to put on a salad. Yeah, joyful. I really do. Thank you. Me too, Stephen. Again, it goes on those people. Those people who attack me for my hard work are probably racist people, bigots, whatever you want to call them. They probably are against gays. They probably are against blacks, Jews, you name it. Keep going. Yeah, so what's your favorite dish to make? Spaghetti, because everybody loves my spaghetti. I love tacos. They're easy. They're great. Your battery died. No, I have not. Thoughts on hamburger helper? And you know how I feel against racists, bigots, sexual offenders, and people who beat animals. I put trolls in the same category because they're just not nice and they're miserable people. Hamburger helper. Did I say that? So I was never raised on stuff like that. He loves tuna. He does love tuna. Mark took him to Togo's yesterday, and he had a tuna sandwich. So, and again, you know what I mean? He only eats half the sandwich. It's really weird. He didn't have any chips or anything like that. These men, I swear to God, you know? So of course he was hungry, so of course I had to feed him more. Lord have mercy. So typically, if he has a half of a sandwich left over from lunch, I make him a big salad with protein, and then he'll eat his half a sandwich left. And I know, but Pat, it's so hot. He can't sit out there. Yes, Mike, it was scary. Are you from the South? Yes, I'm from the South originally. Yes, I've done spaghetti squash. I like it. My family's not a big fan. Have I ever gotten attacked in person? No, Sharon, and I wait for the day. I wait for the day for that to happen. Because fucking kung fu their fucking asses. I'll do the crane and shit. Do a side swipe with my leg. Do a fucking upper right cut, left cut, jab, jab, jab. I'm ready. Unless they're cheap, like most trolls would be, and hit me from behind, you know, so I can't see them coming. But, Stephen, when you're one person, right, I don't know how many are in your family, but it's so much cheaper. But when you have a family, my food bill is astronomical, you know. It's not nice to say negative. No, and that's, you know, Leslie, I struggle with that every day, you know. We have so much in life that we have to deal with and cope with. I'm just out here trying to help myself, trying to help my friends with my platform that I love, right? And people just want to put a wretch in everything you do. That's what makes me sad. Because life, I mean, you need the trolls, right? They're never going to go away. And I will always play with them unless my moderators get to them first. But, you know, so Lana, when I go into Fleet Feet, they bring me out several different pairs that fit my soles, my heels, my pronation, and then I choose. So I don't like on clouds, you know, so I bought a pair once and I returned them. Hey, Beach Days. Hi, Brandy, I appreciate that. They do, some of them do, because they know I don't give a fuck. The ones that think I care, the ones that think they're actually penetrating myself, it's like yesterday. Used to be a chef. Oh, so you know how to cook. Bruh, when you coming over making me food? Hey, Marty. So, I don't know what I was going to say. Weekends. I hate cooking now because that's so easy. Dan typically goes out, buys something, and then eats it for dinner. Me, I'm easy. Last night, I had some rice cakes and cottage cheese, and I made some chicken nuggets. That was my dinner. Yeah, I hate it. Beep, beep. I might beep, beep today, Marty. I'm wearing Diodoras. I love Diodoras. I bought 2 pairs in the last 6 months. I can't wear Hokas. Have not found a pair yet. Crap, I eat it. As healthy as mac and cheese. I do love mac and cheese, though. Coffee and pies with cousins, or burger and fries with close friends. Burger and fries with close friends. Burger and fries with close friends. But it's a hard one. Depends. You're stressing me out now. I don't like that question. Cousins. I think I gotta choose cousins on that one. You're at the casino, shut the front door. Okay, let me go pee-pee really quick. God, you stressed me out and I chose wrong. Cousins. Family is always first. It should always be first. Damn it. I hate that I did that. I wasn't thinking because I gotta pee. I've been eating nuts and I don't think that they're good for me to eat before I run. Anyhow, sorry. So here's the thing I was wondering, speaking of tap, tap, tap. Thanks, Erica. You guys on YouTube should thumbs up every time you come in. You can only thumbs up one time. Now on TikTok, you can just tap, 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 tap. I have a friend that does the online, battling shit, right? And sometimes some nights she has like 7 people in there, 9 people, but her likes are like in the 20s to 30,000s. And I look at mine, I'm like, holy crap, I've got quadruple the amount of people she has, and I can barely get 20,000. Yeah, so that fascinates me. So y'all, fucking tap. Tap until the cows come home or until pigs fly every day you're here. That's how you show me love. No, I would never do that. I just had to go pee-pee. Half from Pakistan. Thanks, Just Aid. So anyhow, I was gonna say something, now I forgot. My mind's all over the place. Can I sing? Yes, I can sing. For the love of Pete. I just posted a singing video today. You should look. So Hannah, we discussed Hannah, we discussed Andrew, we discussed Jennifer. Casino, I don't know yet. Have a busy day with Ed. Dan has a couple appointments, and then he's got court today. So he's got court at 1:30. And so I don't know. See what time he gets back from court. But I've been thinking about it. Then I thought, well, worst case scenario, I can always go on Sunday because he'll be at his sister's house. You did leave, Liz? What? Shut the front door. I wish I was that lucky. Now, only allow so much. Walk away with at least 1,000. At least 1,000. So I've been wanting to go, but I'm like, if it doesn't work out, maybe I'll go Sunday when everybody's gone. But then I'm like, do I really want to go on a Father's Day? You know, I saw you posted it was hard to put together. It's a pain in the ass, Kimber. You could do it, it's just a pain in the ass. Try to get it's an Allen wrench. So if you have a drill that has Allen wrenches, it's easier, but it's just a pain in the ass. The breeze is nice today. You're in Sweden. It is 8:21 a.m. Yeah. So he could have put it down to me. Yeah, I bet, Leslie. Nice work. Thanks. Members only. Do you want to do a members only? Yeah. I just don't know if I'm going to do one tonight. It just depends on if I go to the casino or not. If I don't, yeah, so you can switch it over right now, Chris, if you want to. So sorry to those who aren't members, but we need to give a little privacy and relaxation to the people who pay for it. I'm an early riser. Unfortunate for me, right? Let's be real. Unfortunate to me. You guys can still watch, you just can't comment. 1,000? Wow, that's pretty good. So I'm talking about Vegas. Vegas, Lauren, you can either subscribe to this channel or YouTube, one of the way. Vegas, I had some great news yesterday. Y'all hear me talk about my Zoomies. I have a couple Zoomies now coming to Vegas, a couple that are thinking about it. And so one of them I knew was teetering for the last couple of weeks, and she finally took the plunge. So I'm so excited. We're gonna have a big group, and it makes me so excited. So that put a very big smile on my face, and some of you who were on the live saw that yesterday. And I said, what? I gotta go. I gotta talk to my Linsky. I really wanted her to go. And she's also facing some of her fears, you know? So it makes me super, super excited. Does Dan cook? He would if I allowed him. And yes, I said allow, because he's not clean. You know, when I cook, I clean as I go. When Dan cooks, it's all for nothing, nothing for all. It's like messes everywhere. So it is really crazy. Yay! So that made my night. I just smiled, and I smiled even when I woke up this morning. I'm like, why am I so excited? Oh yeah, I got potential babies, my friends, my Zoomie babies coming. That makes me excited, especially the people who you have spent so much time with over the last 2 years and you haven't met them yet. It's one of my greatest things about this app is meeting people that I fall in love with. Not PM here, AM here. Hi Biz, how are you? So I think what I'm gonna do also, today's Thursday, right? So I wanna get back in the habit of doing subscriber lives as well, in the morning times. So I'm gonna switch over to those of you who also have a subscription on TikTok. So I'm gonna do that now, and this is the benefit of having these, because sometimes I just don't want the chaos. This is what it's like. I'm gonna do a sub live chat only, just so you can say I can turn it off at any time. So those of you who don't have a subscription on TikTok, right? You can watch, but you can't talk. Sometimes I I like to just turn it off completely to the outside world, and I can just talk to people who really want to be here and who really care. Now, you can still tap, you can still do all those things and show your love, but that's it. Yes, no dishes, no nothing. Deanna's like, I told you, the chef on Sesame Street, right? I know, Em, I'm sorry. So that's the thing, is a lot of people don't understand is that my next trip is Vegas. So I do have a vacation coming up. It's Vegas. So I'm totally excited about that. And meeting new people, right? Meeting new people. I get to meet Jerry from YouTube. He hasn't been on, which always makes me nervous. Who else? I get to meet Lynn Ski. I get to meet, not Tammy, not Kelsey, because they ain't coming. I get to hopefully see Chris and Tony again. No pressure, but Chris was there on the first one, so he's gonna get it if he doesn't come on this one. No pressure, no pressure. And I am joking, I know. And whoever else is gonna be there, people who live in Vegas, who wanna meet up with us. So what I need from you guys, those of you who are planning on going, I know House of Mormons or one of those, I forgot your handle name, I know Mormons is in it. You guys who are going to Vegas, for sure, I need you to email me. I would love that, Sadie. You need to email me with your telephone number, your handle name, especially if your real name is different than your handle name. And then what we're gonna do, oh yeah, see, you're coming. So you need to email me at mrsdsalnorcal3 at gmail.com. mrsdsalnorcal3 at gmail.com. Emily, I get it. And that's why I was proud of my friend Linsky, because she was also like that. And she was worried coming alone, and because, you know, she gets stressed out in situations. Dan does too, you guys. Dan does not stay around all the time. I know, Kim. That's what happens when you're a single caregiver. You know what I mean? And no, I'm not proud of you. You have, I think, how many more days till Zoom ends for you? The 15th, I think. You'll be cut off. Jake will be cut off. Tammy will be cut off, you know. So I think that, yeah. So email me, mrsdsalnorcal3 at gmail.com, so I know who's going, and then that will be, yes. And Lynn did it. She has been hovering to purchase these tickets for the last, I'm telling you, 2 weeks. And then she, because Grace, you still have a membership. So you still have to, yeah. So anyhow, no, you are commenting because you have a stab by your name, so you still have a subscription. So, and then what we're gonna do is we'll meet ups, you know, hey, Dan and I are gonna be here at this time, you know, meet us here, or, you know, we're gonna, you know, maybe have meeting places in the lobby or a room or something like that. And then we will go from there, have some drinks, for those of you who drink, hang out and have some fun. So I think like pool day, I was talking to the Zoomies, we'll definitely have to do a pool day. And then we could just go. You know, you don't have to do whatever we do. You know, Vegas is a fun place. Not everybody's gonna want to do the same thing. And for those of you who, last time we went, we had a couple that wanted to do a couple things, and then they would meet up with us later. So, and we have fun. You don't have to feel obligated to be with us every minute. I will probably be around a lot. Dan kind of comes and goes because he gets social anxiety, and that's okay. So it'll be fun. Tony's the judge. The judge of what? If you come or not? Whatever. So yeah, so I'm totally excited for that. It's like 4 weeks away. I'm so excited. 4 weeks away. I booked my tickets, and of course, Southwest was super expensive. It's gonna cost me and Dan almost $800 round trip. Probably like $650 round trip to go. And then I did Expedia, and after doing all my bags and seats and all that stuff, it was about a little bit over $300. So still under 4, so it was under $200 round trip. That's really good. So I saved still like over $300. So you guys remember that. There are some, and some of you who live further away have better prices than we do. We have to work hard to find our prices. So throw my key. So anyhow, you guys, it's just fun. It's just a meet and greet. Everybody always wants to have meet and greets, and then, you know, people back out, and that's okay. Money's expensive. Money's tight now. I get it. And if you carry, you know, whatever your issues are, it's okay if you can't make it. But if you can, it would be wonderful to see y'all there. So anyhow, that's it. And nothing much else exciting today. I told you, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I don't come on tonight around my normal time, which is 5-ish. You know that I'm gone at the casino. Hi, Chatty. See, I can't wait. I think it'll be so fun. So remember, if you are going to Vegas for sure, I need you to email me at mrsdsalnorcal3@gmail.com so we can get a phone list going. Oh, thank you for your hard work. That's hard, E. I mean, you know, dealing with dementia patients is not like the true caregivers who do that, who work in a dementia ward or wherever, you know, nurses, doctors, whatever, you know, they know still how difficult it is working with patients in that state of frame of mind, right? It's still like I have people coming on all the time and tell me, you know what, Danielle? I know how hard it is. You know, I do it for 8 hours a day. I couldn't imagine doing it all the time for you. You know, that's why there's no judgment. You know what I mean? You got your room. Woohoo! You got a car in Vegas? What? Oh, you're driving. Never mind. You're right. I forgot. You have, everything's broken down, but you have one car left. I do remember seeing that. Never mind, see. Shit. See, where are you driving from? So I have a couple other drivers. I have one coming possible. Kelsey, nobody asked you. Nobody asked you. I don't know why you felt the need to interject. This isn't about you. Riverside. Okay. So Jerry is also, bye Leslie. Jerry's also coming from Riverside. He's also coming from Riverside. I have somebody who wants to drive by herself from Arizona, and Mama Danielle's not too happy about that because she's my sweet Elvie. Her husband's not going to go, but I heard that she wants to go, and one of our other friends is like, oh, you are? Yeah. Oh, cool. Do you know Jerry? Shit. So Mama Danielle heard that last night, and she wasn't too happy because my sweet Elvie should not be driving alone. It would take her about 4 hours to get there. Why are you still talking to me? I don't understand. I don't understand, like, what you didn't get from my first, and you're still talking. You're like one of those trolls that just wants to keep defending and deflecting and, but I would love to. I know, Janet, my across the pond people. Is anyone flying from far away? Michigan. I have, Candace is coming over to block you. Yeah, she's a really big pain in my ass. Kelsey, yeah. Not you. Oh, you have a gag order. I'm putting Dan's gag order on you. Michigan, we have maybe from New Hampshire. Maybe. He better. Anyhow, no, it's fine if he doesn't go. It's really fine if he doesn't go. Chantel, we don't know for sure, right? We're thinking Canada, maybe Canada. So she was upset when she knew a couple of the Zoomies were going, so she wants to get her husband. She's hoping she can come. I know, Emily, and I will try to do, I will do my best to do videos and lives for everybody. Montana's not that, well, it's not that far. Yes, but Candace from Montana is not coming because she'll be here and she'll be a weekend. And I originally had said earlier, right? Because she's like, well, I want to do Vegas too. And I said, well, just do half of the time do half of your time here, and then go back, work like a horse, and then go to Vegas. But she didn't listen, so now she's pouting. So I can't help everybody. I try to give my best wisdom out to everybody. But some people want to listen, some people don't, and some people want to want about it afterwards. You know how that goes. So, yes. So that is the situation. So my AC, I asked about my AC. He says on Saturday, he's picking it up today. It should be there today. So as long as he picks it up and it's in his truck and in his possession, I know what's happening on Saturday. Now that is also grand news, right? Grandiose news of them all is that. So I can't wait. Hey, Foops, I see you giving me those spicy nipples. Fupa, if you're going to be in Vegas, which you live in Vegas, right? And you can't talk, I know. Message me on Mrs. D Cell NorCal 3. Mrs. D Cell NorCal 3. Mrs. D Cell NorCal 3 at gmail.com. Let me know if you're there. Give me your telephone number. And then that way we can put you on the list. Because I think you said you live there or you go there. You're just not going to be at the same place. July 12th through the 15th. Fixing my lights, used my toilet and broke the handle. Jeez. That's easy to fix. You could fix the handle very easily.
You have a minute? Second, nothing bad.
Oh, okay.
I just can't talk about it on here right now.
Oh, I need to walk away.
Yeah, if you can pause.
Give me a minute. How do I pause? Mute. It doesn't work.
Let me just say hello. Who's going to Vegas? Vegas, Vegas.
Well, I have subscriber live, so a lot of people can't comment.
Oh.
We switched over just to...
All right.
It's like you got it. C's coming. Okay, well, give me a minute because he needs to tell me something I can't talk about on here.
Ask you, yeah. It's not a big deal. It's nothing. It's just you can't. So we got invited to VidCon.
Nothing bad, but fun little venture, but I don't think I can go.
Or maybe I'll bring my sister.
Don't. Shut that. No, that would. Anyhow. All right, guys, I'm going to go. I got some arms to do. I should have left before that. Sorry, left you hanging. But, you know, you guys have a great day. Today's Thursday. I'm not quite sure what today will bring for you. You know, we never know what's going to bring for you. But, you know, trim your mustaches, pluck your nose hairs, and get those eyebrows in shape. And shake that ass. And get that shit done. You know what I mean? I will let you know if I'm not on by 5. Y'all know I'm out. I'm enjoying myself. If I am on by 5, well, you know I chose not to go once again. It just depends how the day goes, you guys. I'll be with Grandpa most of the day. This mean old gal, you know, the things that people are really worried about. Dan's entrusting him with me, his wife. You know, I know that's very difficult for some of you to understand. But I'll be watching him till about 2:33. By myself. So, other than that, by then I might be saying like, I'm out. I can't do this. I need a break. Or I might just be like, I'm too fucking tired. So I don't know how I feel right now. I'm indifferent as of right now. So to go to the ching ching, you know. Anyhow, have a great day. Remember, you are important, you are worthy, and you matter, and your feelings are just that, yours, and they're valid. I don't give a shit if anybody tells you that you shouldn't feel that way. It's your body, it's your brain, it's your mind, it's everything. It's yours. You own that shit. You own it. Stop letting people tell you how to be, how to feel, and how to do it. I hate that shit. You are your own individual. You don't need anybody remote controlling your ass throughout the day. So stand up for yourself, set your boundaries, and know the minute you set them, you're going to have some strife and some pain in the asses. But you know what? It feels good. Trust me. It happens. Anyhow, have a great day. Thank you for all you do. I appreciate you every day to make me smile and change my attitude, because you guys help more than you ever know. So I appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow morning for sure. For sure. And depending on what I choose to do today. You may not. Anyhow, love you. Have a great day. See you soon, bitches. Peace. So long, farewell. I'll be nursing your mind. Adieu, 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 adieu. Boop, 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 boop.